Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay cast from the South Korean ladder 2024, very recent replays. Let me just start by introducing the players to you guys. As we have spawned here in the lower left, in the yellow it is Flash with his barcode AK, and his opponent here in the upper right, in the white, it is MEOWMEOW2, also from South Korea, as we saw that he did write indeed something in South Korean here towards Flash, perhaps asking if this is indeed the real Flash or not. And also very nice skin here for the Zerg, looking very nice here with his hatchery. So yeah, we do have of course the production tab here in the upper left part, and very soon we're going to be checking out the build orders at interesting paths here for this overlord. Perhaps this is just a 2 spawning location map, as we also see Flash now moving out here with his SCV to pretty much block the entrance here. So interesting enough, but I'm pretty sure that it is indeed a 4 spawning location map. So yeah, let's just see what the next steps are going to be. We have of course to open up here for Flash, indicating to us that he's going to wall off here and very likely go for a fast expansion build order. The Zerg in the meantime going for the second overlord, and 2 more drones will be produced here for him. So also a very normal build order here for the Zerg, as he's now going for his fast expansion. So there's the wall off here for Flash, there's the expansion for the Zerg, as yeah, indeed it is a pretty normal build order for both players. So it looks indeed like a 4 spawning location map. The overlord just moving out here to give more vision onto the map. Second overlord is also moving out here for the Zerg, as we have the scouting SCV now here for Flash moving out onto the map also to see where exactly the opponent is hiding. There we have the barracks almost getting finished. Let's see if Flash is going to be saving up money for a command center first, or is he going for some marines first? He's scouting SCV sadly into the wrong direction, sees no gas there. There we have the spawning pool with the extractor here for the Zerg, as more and more drones are getting produced here for him. And yeah, the scouting still continues. Interesting enough, the Zerg not deciding to scout with a drone yet, as only Flash is scouting and even sending his second SCV out. So he might want to early harass the opponent, perhaps with a bunker rush, perhaps with mass marines early on. Let's just see exactly what his plans are. Currently he's just walled off here with his marines, and finally in comes the scouting SCV, sees the main, sees the timing from the gas from the spawning pool, so immediately he knows what the build order is, and the reaction immediately going for his own expansion here. So it's going to be very likely a 2 base Terran versus a soon to be Mutalisk Zerg. So the tier 2 is upgrading. It's either going to be Mutalisk or Lurkers here for the Zerg. This is why this SCV right here is really important, to know exactly what the strategy from the Zerg is going to be, as we have the first Zerglings getting produced here for the Zerg, and of course he's going to try to inflict as much damage as possible here towards this one SCV. A nice micro here for both players, also here for Flash, as he's already moving out here slowly but steadily with his marines. Perhaps he's going to try to early harass the expansion, and the Zerg immediately reacting here with 1 sunken colony as the harassment continues here against the SCV. The SCV is still very tanky in the green, so not taking so much damage out of those Zerglings. I'm sorry. As the tier 2 will also finish here on time soon for the Zerg, and he might hide a spire here into this location. Could be a possibility for him as the sunken is finished, but actually he decides to place it here, so it could have been a possibility for him to hide it here, so the SCV wouldn't have seen it, so it would have been quite surprisingly. Still the SCV just roaming around the main from the Zerg. Let's check the main from the from Flash here, as he's going into an engineering bay, of course expecting some Mutalisk harassment, and there is a academy, so the upgrades will be very strong for the marines, as slowly but steadily we're closing towards the 5-minute mark. So yeah, the SCV, let's have a look, I believe has been sniped here. So let's see when and how many Mutalisk will be brought here forward by the Zerg versus the Terran, as there's so many marines here guarding the entrance, 8 of them, and very soon I'm pretty sure Flash is going to react with some turrets to secure his expansions, to secure his SCVs and another barracks here into this location. So it's going to be very likely mass bio medics with marines, perhaps some fire beds in case the Zerg is going for mass Zerglings, as we also see the Zerg taking here another expansion into this location. So pretty standard stuff. Stim is about has started. Weapons 1 also important upgrade here for Flash. Some medics are getting produced, more SCVs as the first 5 Mutalisk also getting produced here for the Zerg. They will be launched very soon towards the main or towards the expansion point here from Flash. But I believe the engineering bay has been done. Or is it? Let's see, more barracks actually getting produced here for Flash. I don't see. There it is. There's the engineering bay, of course, with the weapons on upgrade. Still, however, no turrets yet. So Flash, of course, knowing the timing now, he's finally sending out the SCVs to produce the turrets as the Mutalisk are now on their way. So the first Mutalisk are out, 5 of them. Let's see what exactly they can do as the turret has been finishing here for Flash. It's only 1 turret, however, there's also many Marines here, and I believe Stim has been done, so let's see, 1 turret also finished. The second one also getting produced as income, the first Mutalisk here into this location. Marines are out, Stim has been immediately activated as the Zerg is going to try to find a good position. There is a turret here, he might have tried to snipe this one, but it's also so many Marines. The Zerg nicely tries to split those Marines up just to get a good position to shoot them down. So very smart move here by the Zerg. Still so many Marines, and the upgrades will finish also very soon for him, as there's a nice micro here for the Zerg versus Flash. And he's trying, of course, to keep the Terran at base, trying to keep him at home. Still Stim very strong as more and more Mutalisk are moving here forward. It's 8 already for them. He's trying a good flank. He might be able to snap a Marine or 2. But yeah, those medics also very good for healing up the Marines, as now Flash is teaming up. The medics might get sniped here. Let's have a look what's going to happen. 2 Marines immediately fall. The third one also taking quite some damage. So very good harassment gameplay here by the Zerg, as he's also nicely hiding his Mutalisk in the back here above the buildings. And yeah, the harassment continues here, but in the end Flash is able to fend this off. However, reinforcements are nicely pulling here forward. And where exactly is Flash going? I believe he has no idea about this expansion right here. So he's still taking more damage out of the Mutalisk. At the same time, of course, producing more Marines, massive amounts of Marines into his home base, as the Mutalisk will very likely try to intercept the reinforcements here from Flash. And yeah, great micro here by both players, as more and more Marines actually falling down, and still the Mutalisk number is very high. So great stuff here by the Zerg, sniping Marine after Marine. And yeah, the reinforcements also pulling forward. I believe with some Zergins he could even try to mass engage, but hold on, the reinforcements are just on time here for Flash as we're closing towards the 10-minute mark. So quite a large force of Marines with upgrades now. Armor is getting started. We also have armor for the Mutalisk that has started. Still no weapons 1 for them, as Flash continues to march forward with his Marines, and also having so many defenses at home, even adding another turret here. But a nice counter here by the Zerg, tries to snipe the reinforcements. However, now a great move by Flash. With that, I believe he's going to indeed supply block the enemy, as more and more Mutalisk are actually moving forward. Actually massive amounts of Mutalisk here for the Zerg, but still no Zerglings that help out. And with that, I believe the Zerg might be able to finally finish this group of Marines here. So nice move by him in the end, pretty much killing all of those medics and Marines here. And the Mutalisk count is actually remained really high. Of course, some Mutalisk are hurt. Great micro here by the Zerg, leaving the hurt Mutalisk behind and moving forward with the new Mutalisk. So yeah, quite a good game by him, but still the reinforcements are very strong for Flash. However, the expansion right here is still not touched. So let's see what the Zerg can do about that, as he's once again moving forward, snapping another Marine, taking some damage. Once again, microing the hurt Mutalisk nicely out, as very soon we will reach the 10-minute mark. So it's still anyone's game, of course. Flash having some casualties here, lots and lots of Marines have fallen, but the reinforcements are here, massively getting produced out of so many barracks at home. And now we even have a double starport for him with actually Valkyrie. So a surprise reaction here by Flash, going straight in towards those Valkyries, as he sees that it's mass Mutalisk. And could this be actually the winning move by him? Those Valkyries are really strong versus so many Mutalisk in the air, when there are finally so much splash damage being taken immediately. So the Zerg panics a little bit, immediately retreats his units, and with that Flash might move here forward. A little bit of a mistake here by the Zerg, once again taking damage out of the Valkyries, and Flash is moving straight now towards the newly established base. Just a couple of high risk defending here. The Mutalisk are very far out, and sadly with that the Zerg is going to lose an important expansion here for him, as his Mutalisk are really far out. Perhaps that was even the GG flyover here by the Zerg, pretty much abandoning here this space. So Flash with his upgraded Marines, now even having 4 Valkyries in the air, the Mutalisk will be pretty much obsolete with that. And let's see, as Flash continues here to move forward, he might even take his reinforcements straight towards the expansion point, but all actually a great move here by the Zerg, as he has indeed Guardians. So what a great move by him. Guardians, of course, the perfect counter towards the Marines on the ground, but let's not forget that there are still Valkyries in the air, and we actually have a Devourer here with the purple attack here, and he even has some Hydras. However, the scan comes out here by Flash. Let's have a look what's going to happen here with Bio, with the Valkyries versus the ground forces from the Zerg. A very beautiful picture here, finally seeing some Guardians. I believe this is the first cast of me with those Guardians, looking really strong, but it's going to be very hard against so many Valkyries in the air. Hydras on the ground, income even the Mutalisk, so quite a nice mix of units here for the Zerg, as the engagement is going to happen very soon. But there's so many Valkyries here and there, and in comes the attack straight forward towards all of those Mutalisk. The Marines are also here, and there we have the engagement here, very strong one. Even the purple attack here from the Devourer in the back, and you can see also so many Valkyries dealing so much damage, as they have been purple casted here, purple cursed from the Devourers. And here with that, Flash is going to be able to take this game quite convincingly in the end. His Bio and his Valkyries in the air were way too strong. Nice hidden Guardian Axe here in the back. But yeah, Flash with a great army composure, also sniping the expansion there. So very nice rush here by the Zerg with Guardians, with the Devourers and with the Mutalisk. But in the end, Flash with those upgraded Marines proving to be way too strong. Let's not forget the Valkyries in the air. Perfect counter towards all of the air units from the Zerg. So very good game here by Flash. Guardians, of course, great versus Marines, but not so good versus the Valkyries, and the Hydras couldn't just give enough protection against the Valkyries in the air. So yeah, with that, Flash taking this game quite convincingly. A very interesting strategy, however, here by the Zerg. However, his second expansion was very far out, and an easy target here for Flash. So yeah, interesting game. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Tommy signing out.